I picked a few cherries last night until I kept getting smoked out by the trash pile. So these I didn't get quite around to pitting yet. They're small. See how small they are, these Carmen? It took me a good half hour last night just to pit, like, ended up being 2 pints worth of cherries. And this is what I have to use. Like I said, the Mount Morency cherries, the nice big ones, the nice juicy ones, you can just pit them by, putting your thumb in there. These just make a mess doing it that way. Yeah, in fact, I got like juice all over the place, all over me. That's why I have this plastic down. A towel didn't quite cut it. So anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing this morning. I put the cherries, no seeds. Got to be real careful about that because, boy, you don't want to bite into a cherry pit. And I'll just dump these. I drain them off in my salad spinner. Didn't spin them, but just... See how dark they are, though? I mean, they are really pretty. Let me show you what I do with them. So you probably can't tell, but I had a little bit of... oh, look at that. I had a little bit of cherry filling left over that I didn't freeze from 2 pints. So I put it in the bottom of a jar. That's my homemade Greek yogurt. And eat that for breakfast. All right, time to get to work. Okay, I did not time myself, but I think it probably took about half an hour. Now I'll have to, where is this? Drain off the seeds. See, there's quite a bit of juice that came out of that. And, okay, that's pretty good. There really weren't any, I haven't found any wormy ones yet. There's some of these that were pretty small and like not much juice in them. If you see the mess it made, this is why I have plastic down. And pretty much I washed my hands, but my hands look the same way. I think my face got spattered. My apron, definitely want to wear an apron. So now what I'll do is, let me think how this was. For every 4 cups of cherries, I use 3/4 cup of sugar and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Stir it up, let it set for about half an hour, and then cook it till it gets thick, which just, after it's hot, just takes a little bit of time. And yeah, it does make beautiful. It would make really nice jam, but I get more use out of frozen cherry pie filling than I do out of jam. Okay, that is probably only... I have so much more to go on the tree. But this is a good start. And I'm trying something different here with these Carmen cherries. So much pulp sticks to the seeds. There's so much waste. I thought maybe I can get a little bit more juice out of them. I put about a 1/4 cup of water with it. I'm going to heat it up here, and then I'll put it through the strainer again. I mean, that doesn't look like pure water, right? That looks like a little bit pinkish. Yeah, I don't know any other way. Maybe squeeze it through a cheesecloth. I don't know. To get all the pulp off of the seeds. It's really stuck on there. I mean, I know people grind up cherry pits and eat them for seasoning. Something like that. Somebody could tell me in the comments if you know anything about it. Okay. See if this works. Last shot here. I do not want to get my new camera spattered with cherry juice. Okay, let's see if this worked. To me, it looks like, yeah, look, see instead of looking like water, that looks, and do the seeds look cleaner? Yeah, a little bit. So, hey, maybe this works. I mean, I'm going to cook the cherries anyway, so it doesn't matter that I heated this up. Take this, pour it off over here. Pour it into this. Let's see if we can't get some more. Let it steam. See if we can't get some more juice out of there. Yeah, I mean, look at that. If you look at the former picture and then look at this, it looks like boiled peanuts. Kind of. I don't like boiled peanuts, but then I'm from Indiana, not from down south. You know what? I'm pretty pleased with this. Look at that. That is a lot cleaner. All right. Maybe I learned a new trick. Okay, time to cook this up into sauce now. I thought I was being so careful. Do you see the seed? You see the pit there that I need to get out? Yeah, it's right there. Hopefully when I cook them, if there's any more, I can see it. Bad boy. I do not want you in... Whoa, sorry about that. I don't know if there's any more. Okay, we'll dump the 3/4 cup of sugar and 3 tablespoons. 3 tablespoons of cornstarch on top here and stir it up. I'll show you what that looks like. And here we go. Not the peppercorns, they just happen to be sitting on top of the cornstarch. So there's 1/4 and 2/4 and 3/4. Okay. Now the 1 tablespoon. Oh, that came out pretty nice. 2 tablespoons and 3 tablespoons. All right. Stir it up. I don't actually think I need to let it set an entire 30 minutes, especially because that juice was already hot. In fact, I'm not sure why we do this, although my rhubarb sauce is the same way. You're supposed to let it set with the sugar, I guess, so it dissolves better before the cornstarch cooks it. Although rhubarb sauce doesn't take any cornstarch. I'm guessing it makes the juices come out. I have no idea. Have you seen any more seeds? Because I haven't. All right, we'll let this go for a bit. I plan to leave here in 20 minutes, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. You know what? I can just let this set. It can set for longer. That's not going to hurt it any, and then I'll cook it when I get back home. Sounds like a plan. Well, that's crooked on there, isn't it? All right, I went rogue. I decided I didn't really have the time to wait. Didn't want to do it later. I don't think it's going to make a bit of difference in the finished product. So, cook this. It's going to take a few minutes. Not that long. When the juice gets clear, translucent, and it thickens up and the cherries kind of mush together, well, you'll see what it looks like when it's finished. And here we go again. What was my problem this morning? There's another seed. Well, maybe if I keep stirring, any other ones will come to the top. Although I don't really have to worry about biting into one. If anybody bites into a seed, it'll be my husband. He's the one that always gets the little bit of chicken bone or something in his portion. I don't know why. This is just about done. I don't want my phone to get splashed. We'll hold it back here. It looks lava-ish, doesn't it? Like red lava. Is it translucent? That's good. Okay, trim it off so it stops spattering. And that is what it looks like close up. Pretty good, huh? Yeah, don't need that. What's the pie filling called? See, I don't even know because I never buy pie filling. You know what I'm talking about. This is far better. There we go. Okay, I will put it in some pint jars, freezer jars, let it cool off at room temperature, and then let it cool off for about 24 hours in the refrigerator before I freeze it. Thanks for watching.